Good morning and welcome to 49 News Now. I'm Gina Terlizzi. Thanks for logging on to 49abcnews.com. Kansas voters turned out in record numbers Tuesday despite that nasty weather for the Democratic caucus. Even though Obama took Kansas, the big winner was the Kansas voter. Party leaders expected about 10,000 people would caucus. Kansans tripled that number. 30,000 braved the elements and the crowds.
I think it's amazing. You know, everybody always thinks that Kansas is a red state and everything, and to see the turnout and to hear about the turnout across the state and across the city is just phenomenal. And, you know, I think people have completely underestimated Kansans.
Here's how those results broke down in Kansas. Barack Obama walked away with 73% of the vote, while Hillary Clinton came away with the other 27%. Those numbers decide who 32 of Kansas's 41 delegates will be supporting at the Democratic National Convention in August. Unofficial tallies show Obama with 23 of Kansas's delegates and Clinton with 9. The other 9 delegates, the super delegates, are unpledged party leaders and elected officials who go to the convention, no matter whom they support. Nationally, the trend was a little different. Clinton has a very slight lead over Obama at this point. For the Republicans, John McCain is in the lead. The Kansas Republican caucuses are Saturday. More layoffs for Tyson Foods in Emporia. The company announced it's cutting 200 to 300 more jobs. Last month, the company said it would cut 1,500 jobs because it's doing away with beef slaughter in Emporia. The plant will stay open, but will need fewer workers than expected. Controversy is rearing its ugly head once again for the Topeka City Council. This time it surrounds an investigation into a possible ethics violation by Councilman John Alcala. The city manager claims comments Alcala made last month during an executive session were offensive and violated Section 4B of the city's Code of Ethics. That code says in part that no city officer or employee shall treat another city officer or employee in an abusive or discriminatory manner. Topeka Mayor Bill Bunton says that investigation is a waste of time.
I'd like to think of it more as democracy in action. People feeling strongly about something and they fight for it.
Now that a complaint has been filed, the City Council has 60 days to investigate and prepare written findings and conclusions. People spent yesterday digging out and sliding around over and over again. Drivers slid into ditches and had to leave their cars there. Road crews did the best they could to treat snow-packed roads. Still, there were few major accidents that caused backups on I-70. Some involved tractor trailers. Thurman Horton was one person who got stuck on those slippery roads.
I tried taking this road because I thought maybe I could avoid, getting stuck, but I wound up getting stuck again.
Now let's check in with meteorologist Craig Gold to check out that weather forecast and whether that snow is going to melt away anytime soon.
Well, we will see that snow melt away in the next couple of days. It's just going to take a few days to do it. Today we will see temperatures eventually get above freezing. Right now we are dealing with a weak disturbance moving on through. The brunt of the moisture and energy with this one well off to our south. So I expect some light snow to the south down by the Wichita area. As far as we're concerned, though, we're okay. We'll get rid of these clouds by the afternoon, and eventually temperatures will warm up into the middle 30s, courtesy of winds that will be coming out of the west, anywhere from about 10 to 15 miles an hour. It's a downsloping wind, and that will certainly help to warm us back up later on this afternoon. So 34 degrees today. We'll see temperatures above freezing for a couple of hours, and that should certainly do a number on the roadways and certainly help to clear them out a little bit, that in combination with some direct sunlight. And then as we go through tomorrow, we'll see more in the way of above freezing temperatures, this time up to 40 degrees. So we'll sustain those above freezing temperatures for longer. And then a cool off for the weekend. We'll see temperatures falling through the 30s and eventually in the 20s on Saturday, highs in the 20s on Sunday, back to the 30s for Monday, and then back to the 40s for Tuesday and Wednesday. So I think we'll string together a couple of warm days once we get to next week. That's the latest look at your news headlines and weather. Be sure to join us for 49 News at 11 for updates on both. We'll see you then.